let's check out what the S&P is doing here. This is the pre-market data. Overnight, we saw the S&P rising in the overnight. This morning, we started to fade. Those numbers came out, and we have continued to move higher. So we're seeing an equity at S&P 500 rallies thus far after yesterday's nasty day. Now, this is where it gets fun for me, folks. We kind of took care of all the numbers, all that crap like that. Now, I want to get into the charts. And again, this is kind of charts, but I'm going to show you what I mean by this. Let's flip over to the daily chart. Now, remember, I gave you guys a target price on the S&P 500 or the spiders. Where did I say the big level was going to be? And the big level was going to be at the 412 level. The 412 level on the SPY. Why? Because again, we can clearly see pivot point, pivot point, pivot point, pivot point right here. Therefore, we broke this upsloping line and we would go to the next pivot point right there. Now, if you're a trader and you bought that level, right now you're sitting pretty because the SPY is up about $2 off of that level. All right, so again, yesterday it pierced. Now you're getting a little bit of a technical bounce. So again, listen, charts are not perfect. I am not perfect. I make mistakes, but I play the probabilities. All right, again, you know, if you're in the casino, you try to play the probabilities in the casino, but inevitably you lose, right? That's just the nature of blackjack, roulette, and all these other things. However, with the stock market, with using charts to your advantage, you can put the probabilities in your favor, which means that if you follow the rules and you know the rules, you can ultimately make money as a trader and an investor. But again, discipline, no emotion, which is part of discipline, and understanding the levels is of utmost importance. Okay, so where could we go? Let's talk about a bounce in the stock market. Then we're going to get into earnings, obviously. We saw Amazon report after the bell yesterday. So if we bounce here, the logical target for a bounce is going to be back to the scene of the crime around 428 to 430 on the SPY. All right, so again, right now we're back to about 414, 414 and a half. The best case scenario is a move back to this scene of the crime, which is this trend line. Again, I could go back further and show you where it connects, but we know that this level right here is your target zone on the SPY. All right, so that's your general thought process there.